What up, y'all? It's Zay G 33. Man, I'm back with a video today, and today we talking about no one being immune. You are not immune to the clutches of evil. You are not immune to the clutches of death. I don't know who this message for is today, but it might be for you. So go ahead and tune in and open your ears, eyes, and your heart for this lesson. So everybody has seen people in life, people in the media rise and get into a better situation, whether it was they may became a professional athlete, they may became a musician, or they may got their dream job, whether it's a lawyer, a doctor, any of these things that people aspire to be and a lot of people look up to. But as we've seen time and time again, people who everyone in society reveres, a lot of people, when they see these multimillionaires, they see these billionaires, they look to them as, sages almost. Like, we gotta listen to what this person is saying because they've amassed such a great fortune and they've done things that most people deem impossible, so one thing we fail to realize and we forget is that these people, regardless of the status that they've achieved, regardless of the financial gains that they have received, they are not immune to the clutches of evil. And you may be, Isaiah, what do you mean by the clutches of evil? Evil, when I say the word evil, I could mean drugs, women, and I'm not saying any of these things by themselves are inherently evil. It's the overindulgence in these things that turn things evil. And that's what I mean by clutches of evil. So my bad. Not overindulgence in women, overindulgence in sex. Because it's, the Bible says, a man who find a good woman find a good thing. For those of you who believe in the Bible, and for people who just look at history, they also say, behind every great man is a great woman. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you believe. But like I was saying, these people are not immune to the clutches of evil out there. They may amass great gambling debts. We've seen that happen before. People get a lot of money and they may have a gambling problem that they had before they amassed their great fortune that never got put in check, and they may gamble their whole life away. This person could have had a addiction to sex. They could have had the addiction to drugs, and they may have not been able to indulge at the level that they can indulge at after their success. So that ends up becoming their downfall. And one thing that we all have to do as humans is die. That's the only thing that's promised. So no one is immune to the clutches of death. I always say this now that I have understanding in my mind, understanding in my heart, overstanding from my temple. I'm not a tough guy. Any situation that I was able to overcome, any situation that was a close call that I got out of, any situation where I triumphed and was the victor is not my win and not my victory. I was just being protected, and one thing is, you never want to take all the glory and all the credit for grace that was given to you in a situation. I see a lot of people, and even myself, and this is how I learned, being puffed up with pride, whether it is they feel like they've made a lot of money and now they know everything. They may have them tough people out there may have beat a couple people up or For these people who live the street life, may have, laid law on a couple people and they feel like they're untouchable now, but the universe, God, whatever you may call it, a higher power, sure has a very, very funny way of humbling all of us. So, like I said in the beginning, I don't know who this message is for. It might be for you. Always take heed to the warnings that come before destruction. There's angels all around us, and you have a lot of people out here praying, Lord, please just send me a sign. Please just send me a sign. And then when a sign is brought to us, it's so funny how we always tend to ignore them. Somebody could be telling you over and over and over today, don't make that decision. Don't deal with this person anymore. You need to leave that relationship. You need to stop doing drugs. You need to respect your body and respect your temple. There could be a person who's telling you over and over again. You may have seen a video pop up. You may have read some information telling you to respect your body and respect your temple. And we never know when our last breath will be. That might be the last pill you ever take. That may be the last mission you ever go on. That may not go your way. That may be the last dollar that you get to gamble. You know what I'm saying? That may be the last million that you get to make. All because you didn't take heed to the warnings that come before destruction. Remember, no one is immune to the clutches of evil. So don't go playing with evil. Don't go playing with things that can swallow you up. You got to respect the ocean, because no matter how great of a swimmer you are, you could be Michael Phelps. The ocean can swallow you up. That riptide can swallow you up. No matter if you're an Olympic swimmer, you could be Floyd Mayweather, the greatest boxer in the world, but that right punch could end your life. You could be one of the greatest poker players in the world. You know what I'm saying? And you can still lose. Like I say, I'm not a tough guy, and I'll never forget the mercies that were, blessed upon in my life, the mercies that the higher power had on me, to give me another chance. And never be puffed up with pride, because you don't want to be humbled in a way that you can't come back from. That's all I got for y'all today, man. This is Zay G 33. Like, comment, and subscribe if you receive some edification from this message. You know what I'm saying? If this message was for you, remember what I said. Take heed, because this could be your warning before you walk down the path of destruction.